And we on.
Gia, back up in this bitch once again. Goddamn, it's Trivia Thursday, huh? Yeah, we about to separate the men from the boys one time. I'm going ahead and find this stream real quick. Yeah, I've been over here just kicking it, watching fights and shit, trying to get in the mood for the trivia shit. Let me turn this shit down. Watched two good ass fights today. I had checked out Tiro Gotti versus Ivan Robinson. But me and Marlo and the fellas, we was chopping it up behind the scenes and shit, talking about the Tiro Gotti. I had forgot about that Gotti versus Robinson fight. That was a goddamn war. So I went and checked that shit out. I found it kind of funny though, because that was a fight between two friends. Them motherfuckers met each other at a Sweet Pea Whitaker training camp. They ain't never sparred nothing, but they became good friends. A lot of fighters today, they don't be wanting to fight each other when they friends and shit. But hey, man, that motherfucker Ivan Robinson came out like gangbusters early in the fight. In the first round, came out piecing the shit out of Tiro Gotti. Had his left eye and shit swole up, putting them beats on that boy, man. That shit was a beautiful performance. He got the edge in it too. Gotti came on strong down the stretch, because he a warrior. But man, that was a tough ass fight for that boy. Hell, I think it was one round. I think I saw Ivan Robinson landed 63 punches on the motherfucking one round. I was like, damn, man, that was a great fight. And then I had checked out Emmanuel Augustus versus Mickey Ward. A lot of people just be thinking about Mickey Ward and Tiro Gotti fighting each other, but they forget that Emmanuel Augustus and Mickey Ward had an awesome fight on Friday Night Fights. I think Teddy Robinson might have scored it a draw. I thought Burton Augustus could have pulled the shit off coming down the stretch. What's up to Love Groove Japan, man? Salute to you. I see Chris Brown stopped through. Say salute to the corner, goddamn me. Call me true, what's up with it? Said on lunch break, but came through to the gym to hit that like button. Definitely appreciate that. Love Groove Japan, yeah, salute. Underground Asylum, what's up with you, man? Say salute to the corner. I'm here to break the slate in this trivia, goddamn me. Respect, man. Appreciate you pulling up. Yeah, I was just chopping it up a little bit, man, before we get started. Let some people come through. What's up to Bruce Gold? Salute to you. Say salute Marlo and Trey X. Yeah, he always come through with a quiet, silent performance, you know what I'm saying? But I was just talking before y'all came in, man. I had checked out some good fights tonight, some classic type fights, some Manuel Augustus versus Mickey Ward, and Tiro Gotti versus Ivan Robinson. Some knockdown, drag out type fights. I was just tripping on the scorecards that they had in the Mickey Ward versus Emmanuel Augustus fight. I think one judge had it 98 to 90, another judge had it 96 to 91. That shit was way too wide, man. Hell, I thought Augustus could have pulled the fight out because he was piecing the shit out of Mickey Ward coming down the stretch in that fight. Xavier the boxing there, the two-town champ, be talking about the champ is here. The champ is here. What's up with you, boy? Salute to you. Xavier said, I can't participate today, unfortunately. Dinner with a friend, man. Have a good time out there, bro. She got to have some fun sometime, too. Xavier the boxing there said, War versus Augusta will fight of the year shit. I ain't surprised. In 10 rounds, they threw 2,000 punches. You know what I'm saying? I think Ward threw like 1,100, and Burton Augustus threw like 900, something like that. In some change, of course. But yeah, man, that was a hell of a fight. I just thought the scorecards was too wide. Bruce Gold said my keyboard's broken, so I'll be slow tonight. Goddamn me. All right, man, that's what's up. Salute to the grand champion Lawrence Williams up in this motherfucker. What's good with you? Yeah, what's up, bro? I was just sitting here talking about Emmanuel Augustus versus Mickey Ward and Ivan Robinson versus Tiro Gotti. We're checking out some good fights and shit earlier. You know what I'm saying? What was another thing that was interesting to me about that fight with Ward and Augustus is early in the fight they started off against the ropes and they was banging in close quarters. And Teddy Atlas was saying that they were basically fighting Mickey Ward's fight. But coming down the stretch, it ended up being Emmanuel Augustus's fight. You know what I'm saying? Because he was the one that had the better technique fighting off the ropes and shit. So once Mickey Ward started to slow down, Augustus started putting them combinations together on that motherfucker, man. For real. What's up to the Kane Deal, bro? Salute to you. Said Augustus got the bad side of a lot of decisions. One of my top 5 favorite fighters, man. Yeah, he was a bad motherfucker. I was also trying to compare him to like somebody from today, Like, cause you don't have them Road Warrior type of fighters that got a nice fan base like an Emmanuel Augustus. I was thinking maybe the closest I could think would maybe be Austin Trout or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely Augustus was one of a kind. He's able to box in there. Said Augustus is my guy on fight night. Yeah. Eagle Wells, salute to the chief. Says salute to all the real ones. That works, so can't salute all of y'all motherfuckers. Goat smelling motherfuckers, I got you. The King did said I'm about to be out though. Gotta work tonight, man. It's all good, bro. Appreciate you coming through. Y'all hit the like button before y'all go too, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we got some trivia for y'all tonight, man. I ain't gonna talk y'all to death about the old fights and shit. If y'all want to go ahead and get it cracking, just go on type of one in the chat and we go ahead and get this shit started. Well, I guess I might have to wait till Marlo come back because he might be getting this little setup together and shit because he on mute right now. But I got plenty of questions though, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to go ahead and get started, just go on type of one, like I said. We can chop it up a little bit. You can type of two. It don't matter. But like I said, we definitely got a bunch of questions in this motherfucker. Hey, I'm gonna give me some fives tonight. I know y'all be stingy with the fives, so I got some questions that's pretty tough. I got some easy questions. I got some tough questions too, though. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have a little fun tonight. And the questions is them hoes is mixed up like a motherfucker because I pretty much get the questions from whatever I'm reading at the time. So I've been reading this book about Barney Ross. So I got some questions from that time period. I still got some more questions from that Fab Four book that I was reading, and I also read a book about the colored heavyweight championship. So I got some questions from that shit too. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what y'all want to do. So we got 8 people in here. Hell, that's enough to get it on. Ain't nobody said shit to me. What y'all want to do, man? Type of one if you want to get started, or you can type of two. We can just chop it up a little bit. I asked these motherfuckers say something. They ain't said shit. All right, Underground Asylum gave me a one. That's one person. Fuck it. We just gonna do trivia the two of us then, man. All right, this gonna be easy. I'm gonna start with the easy shit too. This is true or false. With the advice of Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson decided against hiring a promoter, instead opting to turn himself into a corporation, promising stockholders a return of investment within 4 years with an 8% interest rate. I see y'all down there with the ones. Once again, true or false? With the advice of Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard decided against hiring a promoter, instead opting to turn himself into a corporation, promising stockholders a return of investment within 4 years with an 8% interest rate. Okay, I see some truths. So yeah, it definitely is true. So Underground Asylum done struck first blood, this motherfucker.
Salute everybody. Salute. Salute, Law. Social scientist. Salute, man. It's on me, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Mayweather, Danny Garcia, and Keith Thurman are the reason this fighter from Gilroy, California, has an 0-3 record at welterweight in world title fights, with the middle name Joseph Martinez and a pro record of 36-1, 36-6-1. Who is he?
All right, I fucked up with Cruz Gold, so I say Sugar Ray Robinson. Yeah, I fucked up because I just had the acronym written out. Love Group Japan say Robert Guerrero,
Yep.
the Ghost. So that's Love Group Japan. And I see you too, Eagles Web. You said that you had beat Underground, but on my screen, I got a Underground Asylum right above you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cheat you. Okay, next question. Who was Angelo Dundee's first world champion? Once again, who was trainer Angelo Dundee's first world champion? I ain't gonna start out too bad, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna nick you. I ain't gonna cut you early on. But once again, who was trainers Angelo Dundee's first world champion? Bruce Gold say Jimmy Ellis, no sir. No sir. I give you a hint. This motherfucker fought against Sugar Ray Robinson. since I said Sugar Ray Robinson in the wrong place before, I'm gonna go ahead and put him right here. This fighter that I'm talking about fought against Sugar Ray Robinson. I see Love Grew Japan with the Ali. Of course, that's a good guess, but that ain't the correct answer. His initials are CB. I give y'all that hint. His initials are CB. Once again, who was trainer Angelo Dundee's first world champion. He fought against Sugar Ray Robinson, and his initials are CB. I don't on the ground aside, I don't say Jake LaMotta, no sir. He definitely fought against Sugar Ray Robinson, but he kind of like in that mold of fighter though. He very tough. He landed a bunch of punches on Sugar Ray Robinson in the fight too. I think he had landed uh 24 unanswered punches in the fight. Okay, Bruce Gold's got that shit. That'd be Carmen Basilio. So that's one for Bruce Gold.
Come on, like this shit. All right, this fighter has a 15.91% knockout percentage. He's been knocked out 5 times in his last 8 losses. Was trained by Buddy McGirt in 2008. Best known for smack talking and one of the worst commentators of all time. From Brooklyn, New York. Who is he?
He's one of the worst commentators of all time.
In my opinion.
Yeah. I kind of like the motherfucker. If I got the question right, hell, I might be thinking the wrong shit. Okay, Paulie Malignaggi.
Yep.
That's who I was thinking. But
Who got
damn,
that?
man, Underground Asylum got that shit, but he ain't got the last name. We gonna let him run with it though. We gonna let him roll with it. Y'all make sure that y'all come with last names though. I know you probably don't know how to spell that shit, so we gonna go ahead and let you roll with it. You know what I'm saying? What's up to Yolo Cholo? Salute to you. So who got that shit? Underground Asylum got it. All right, let me write that down real quick. Okay, next question. This is another true or false question. True or false? Emmanuel Stewart was a 5'9" bantamweight, won the 1964 National Golden Gloves, and was invited to the Olympic trials. On the ground side, I got you, man. Talking about you couldn't spell that shit. I got you. Once again, true or false? Emmanuel Stewart was a 5'9" bantamweight, won the 1964 National Golden Gloves, and was invited to the Olympic trials. Okay, I'm seeing false, false. Okay, Bruce Gold's got that shit. That's true. That's another one for Bruce Gold. Yo, Emmanuel Stewart was a bad motherfucker, y'all.
All right. This 9-0 heavyweight prospect has 7 knockouts. He also has 2 wins over Philip Horkovich in the amateurs. Born and raised in Paris, France, with the middle name of Victor James, coming off of a win versus Christian Hammer. Who is he?
Bruce Gold talking about lucky guess. Yeah, it's a 50-50 question here.
This 9-0 heavyweight prospect has 7 knockouts and also has 2 wins over Philip Horkovich in the amateurs. Born and raised in Paris, France, with the middle name Victor James, coming off of a win versus Christian Hammer. Who is he?
You were talking about that amateur shit. Yeah, that count too. Goddamn, that's part of boxing history.
It's a part of experience right there, Eagles Web.
He said he can't write. Y'all don't forget you got the option to say uncle. You can say T.O. and you can throw up the 5 if you want to keep it moving.
Can I get a Theo? This 9-0 heavyweight prospect has 7 knockouts. He has 2 wins over Philip Horkovich in the amateurs. Born and raised in Paris, France, with the middle name Victor James, coming off his win versus Christian Hammer. Who is it?
Underground and Silent say Tony Yoka.
Yep.
That's another one for Underground. Goddamn, he threw up the 1. He said he was ready to get it on in this bitch. Okay, next question for me. This is gonna be a tough one right here, man. So y'all get them 5s ready. How did Crunch Jim's colors change from blue and gold to red and gold? Once again, how did Crunk Jim's colors change from blue and gold to red and gold? Underground Asylum gave me a 5 real quick. Y'all go ahead and throw them 5s up, man. Sports Reaction, what's up with you? Said, are you watching Mark Hunt and Zoo fight this Wednesday? This coming up Wednesday? Oh shit, I don't know, man. Probably not, man, because when I call fights on Saturday, that shit is grueling. So I'll be having to take a few days to recover. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably watch it, but I ain't gonna call it. Is what I'm trying to say. Once again, how did Clark's Jim's colors change from blue and gold to red and gold. I thought it was an interesting little story, so that's why I threw it out there. You know what I'm saying? Once again, okay, Bruce Gold say Thomas Hearns. Yolo Cholo say he ain't watched boxing in 4 years, but he enjoyed the channel, man. Definitely appreciate you pulling up. If y'all don't know the answer, man, throw them files up. Once again, how did Crunch GM's colors change from blue and gold to red and gold? Love Grew Japan said, I'm guessing that someone was in the Marine Corps. Okay, I'm gonna give that to fucking Love Grew Japan. I didn't think nobody was gonna get that shit, man. Love Grew Japan. And the answer is Emmanuel Stewart's entire young team, the youngsters on his team, they all joined the Marine Corps boxing team, and they all came back wearing red and gold. So Emmanuel Stewart decided to keep the colors and just stay with the red and gold, man. It's good shit, good shit. That man, that let you know, don't never be scared to guess, man. Salute to Chris Ray.
Salute, fam. All right. This orthodox super middleweight goes by the alias Mundo from Liverpool, UK. He has a record of 27-0 with 19 KOs and is looking to defend his title December 19th with a 12-7 amateur record. Who is he?
Cholo Cholo say RP Emmanuel, hell yeah.
Real talk.
B Marsh Boxing, what's up with you? He say Callum Smith.
Yes, sir. Be
B
Mark.
Marsh. I see you right behind him on the ground. Okay, next question for me. What fighter beat Thomas Hearns in the finals of the 1976 AAU tournament and went on to win gold in the lightweight division at the 1976 Olympics? Once again, what fighter beat Thomas Hearns in the finals of the 1976 AAU tournament and went on to win gold in the lightweight division at the 1976 Olympics? Okay, I see y'all close with that shit with the Aaron Pryor. You know what I'm saying? I think Aaron Pryor, he beat Thomas Hearns in the finals of the Golden Gloves. But we talking about the AAU tournament with this one. Once again, what fighter beat Thomas Hearns in the finals of the 1976 AAU tournament and went on to win gold in the lightweight division at the 1976 Olympics? Okay, Bruce Gold's got that shit. That'll be Howard Davis. I think that, yeah, he the only one with it. Yeah, Bruce Gold. Good shit.
Good shit. All right. This fighter's middle name is Oscar. He became unified WBC and WBA champion at super lightweight before moving up and winning the vacant WBC strap in his second fight at welterweight in 2016 and looking to regain that title this weekend. Born in Philly, who is he?
Salute to Eugene L, man.
Salute.
I ain't even heard that. Let me hear that bitch again.
Yeah, this
Well,
fighter.
Love Grew Japan say Danny Garcia.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's another one for Love Grew Japan. I ain't even heard a damn question. Okay, next one for me. This is another true or false question. Give you a 50-50. Thomas Hearns is one of the most deadly punchers in American amateur boxing history. I give y'all the easy one. Once again, true or false? Thomas Hearns is one of the most deadly punchers in American amateur boxing history. I see you down there, Eugene L. Salute to you. Once again, true or false? Thomas Hearns is one of the most deadly punchers in American amateur boxing history. Okay, Love Grew Japan got that shit. That definitely would be false. And it's false because he only had 12 knockouts in 163 fights. You know what I'm saying? So he was not known for his power coming out the amateur. So that's another one for Love Grew Japan.
All right. Good shit. This fighter grew up playing tennis and later served as a helicopter mechanic in the U.S. Navy. Then made the practice squad for 2 NFL teams before jumping in the ring with the alias El Gallo Negro and a record of 20-4-1 from San Jose, California. Who is he? This fighter grew up playing tennis and later served as a helicopter mechanic in the U.S. Navy. Then made the practice squad for two NFL teams before jumping in the ring with the alias El Gallo Negro and a record of 24 with one draw from San Jose, California. Who is it?
Say he used to play tennis. That seemed like that would be pretty good for a fighter too. Like as far as having a strong base. B Marseille Ken Norton
No, sir.
on the ground. Asylum gave you a five. You know what I'm talking about? One cinco. We take some uncles and some TOs too.
This fighter grew up playing tennis and later served as a helicopter mechanic in the Navy. Then made practice squad for two different NFL teams before jumping in the ring with the alias El Gallo Negro from San Jose, California. Who is he?
Eagle will say Mike Jameson.
Nah, y'all,
They,
y'all gonna be mad when y'all find out.
one more five when we gone.
Hmm
One more five, we're gonna take off.
His initials is GW. I got two Cinco's. I'll throw it
I
out.
I was thinking that, I promise, because you know I'll be talking about them former football players and shit. Okay, Lawrence Williams one time got that shit. That'll be Gerald Washington.
Yep, the law.
And spoken, the grand champion. All right, next question for me. What boxing manager has a brother who fought Sugar Ray Leonard in front of a record-breaking crowd for an indoor boxing match in Maryland, which resulted in a controversial stoppage win for Leonard?
DB, salute, fam.
Once again, what boxing manager has a brother who fought Sugar Ray Leonard in front of a record-breaking crowd for an indoor boxing match in Maryland, which resulted in a controversial stoppage win for Leonard? Yeah, salute to DB. Okay, Lawrence Williams got another one. That'll be Al Heyman. He ain't the grand champion for nothing. It's on you, bro.
All right. This fighter is a welterweight from Lynn, Massachusetts that goes by the alias Speedy and holds the WBC International title after beating Alex Rocha with a record of 23-0. Who is he? This fighter is a welterweight from Lynn, Massachusetts that goes by the alias Speedy and holds the WBC International title after beating Alex Rocha with a record of 23-0. Who is he?
Lawrence said Rashidi Ellis or something like that.
Yes, sir.
What's his first name?
Rashidi.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. That's a trifecta for Lawrence Williams. Okay, next one for me. What fighter was involved in one of boxing's greatest trilogies and has a half brother named Eklund who lost to Sugar Ray Leonard by unanimous decision? Once again, what fighter was involved in one of boxing's greatest trilogies and has a half brother named Eklund who lost to Sugar Ray Leonard by unanimous decision? Lawrence Williams got another one. That'll be Mickey Ward.
All right.
I thought some people would know that one from that movie and shit.
All right. This fighter beat Tony Yoka in his last fight as an amateur. Beat the brakes off of Beware. That's Bermain Stavern for those who don't know in his 7 pro fight, and just put the fuse out of Dynamite. Made his pro debut in 2017 with a record of 12-0 and 11 KOs, and the alias the Juggernaut. Who is he?
No, we know that one, goddamn me. Lawrence Williams got another one. That'll be Joe the Juggernaut Joyce.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next question. Who is the only man Floyd Mayweather Sr. fought for a professional title? I see y'all down there pulling up the rear. Once again, who is the only man Floyd Mayweather Sr. fought for a professional title? Y'all don't worry too, man, because I ain't gonna just stay in this era, man. I'm gonna move around too. We got a bunch of questions in this motherfucker tonight. Once again, who is the only man Floyd Mayweather Sr. fought for a professional title? Okay, y'all saying Ray Leonard, but it wasn't Sugar Ray Leonard though. That was early in Sugar Ray Leonard's career. Okay, B Marsh got that shit. That'd be Marlon Starling. I think yeah, he the only one. So that's one for B Marsh.
Shit. All right. Ray Beltran. Ray Beltran was in a fight with a world champion where he broke the fighter's jaw in the second round, dropped him in the eighth, but still ended up getting a draw in 2013 versus what fighter that goes by the alias Rickster?
DB said, damn, that's right, yeah.
Ray Beltran was in the championship fight that broke what fighter's jaw in round two and dropped him in the eighth, but still ended up getting the draw in 2013.
B Marsh say Ricky Burns.
Yep.
That's another one for B Marsh. It's the little delay after he say the question because I'm trying to write y'all names down and shit. All right, next question. Why was Thomas Hearns' alias changed from the Hitman to the Motor City Cobra? Once again, why was Thomas Hearns' alias changed from the Hitman to the Motor City Cobra? Y'all can chunk up them fives too if you don't know the answer. Even though I guess it is kind of common sense too, though, if you really just look at the whole situation. But once again, why was Thomas Hearns' alias changed from the Hitman to the Motor City Cobra? All right, B Marsh got that shit, man. That'll be sensitivity to Detroit's high murder rate. You know what I'm saying? So that's another one for B Marsh. Good shit.
Yeah, good shit. All right. James Smith won the IBF title by knocking out Tim Witherspoon in the first round in 1986. What was James Smith's alias?
This one should be a race to the key.
James
Salute to my brother from another mother.
Salute. James Smith won the IBF title by knocking out Tim Witherspoon in the first round in 1986. What was James Smith alias? What was his name?
Underground say Bone Crusher.
Bone Crusher.
Absolutely. All right. Okay, next question. Who did Wilfred Benitez defeat for the WBA light welterweight championship in March of 1976? What's up to Little Rock? Salute to you.
Salute.
Once again, who did Wilfred Benitez defeat for the WBA light welterweight championship in March of 1976? Who's gold say what the fuck what happened? Okay, B Marsh got that shit. That'd be Antonio Cervantes. That's another one for B Marsh, man. This is a real boxing community right here, man.
Tone Banger, salute. Yeah, good shit, y'all. All right, Andrew Lewis won the vacant WBA welterweight title in 2001. Defended it once before getting one of his heads knocked off by Ricardo Mayorga in 2002, and another by Margarito in 03. With a record of 23-4-2, what is his alias? What is Andrew Lewis's alias?
Williams say Margarito, so I'm assuming that's wrong.
You know, I said Margarito knocked off one of his heads.
Oh, Lloyd Williams say the Six Heads Lewis.
Yes, sir.
Damn, that shit took me back right there, man. I forgot all about Six Heads, man. Six Heads can punch, man. Okay, that's another one for the grand champion, man. I see you down there, y'all pulling up the rear and shit. Well, love Grew Japan. Okay, next question for me. What fight helped move big fights from national TV to pay-per-view because the major networks couldn't afford the fight? Once again, what fight helped move big fights from national TV to pay-per-view because the major networks could not afford the fight? Or we'll say he remember Margarito stopped the motherfucker. Once again, what fighter helped move big fights from national TV to pay-per-view because the major networks couldn't afford the fight? Bruce Gold, that you real close. Bruce Gold's as close as a motherfucker. Salute to the queen they call Bobby Jean. You know what I'm saying? Y'all telling Ali, Tyson. Bruce
Salute.
Gold is the closest so far. He ain't got it right, but he the closest. So look at Bruce Gold shit and make an adjustment. Hagler, Hearns, Ali, Leon, Spinks, all that shit wrong. Like I said, Bruce Gold is the closest so far. Make a slight adjustments and you good. Hey, Eagle Well, you gonna have to put your shit on live chat, man, cause that Bone Crusher shit was a long ass time ago. Love Groove Japan say Hagler Leonard. That's pretty close. Okay, Eugene M got that shit. That'll be Sugar Ray Leonard versus Roberto Duran. So that's Eugene M. Good shit.
Hell yeah. All right. Man, I'm about to butcher this motherfucker name, man. DeVarell Williamson started his boxing career at age 25 after being a quarterback at Wayne State. His only world title shot was an L to Chris Bird in 2005. What was his alias?
Salute to Abel Torres. What's up with the youngster?
I see Lawrence Williams got that. His alias was Touch of Sleep, y'all.
Okay, I ain't even heard the question. Okay. Another one for one time. Okay, next question for me. What former Mike Tyson trainer sparred Roberto Duran in his preparation to fight Sugar Ray Leonard? Once again, what former Mike Tyson trainer sparred Roberto Duran in his preparation to fight Sugar Ray Leonard? Okay, B. Marsh got that shit. That'll be Kevin Rooney. B. Marsh, that's another one. Good shit.
Hell yeah. All right, this fighter went by the alias the Explosive Thin Man and is known for being one of the most explosive punchers in boxing history. He never lost a title in the ring and went to war with a Hawk twice, losing both by stoppage and still one of the biggest fighters of his era. Who is he?
Lawrence Williams say Alexis Arguello.
Man, he came in quick with this. Good shit.
You know one time don't play. That motherfucker took a 2 hour live stream one time, made that bitch 30 minutes. He was answering them questions so fast. Okay, next question for me. After Ted Kid Lewis regained the welterweight title from Jack Britton on March 26, 1917, who was the next British fighter to win a championship on American soil? Once again, after Ted Kid Lewis regained the welterweight title from Jack Britton on March 26, 1917, who was the next British fighter to win a championship on American soil? Lawrence Williams said Arguello slept Kevin Rooney. Okay. Salute to the OG. Goddamn me, scrapbook boxing in this bitch. What's up with it? So what's good, Marlon Trez? Good evening, chat. Great conversation, man. We was in here having some fun with this boxing history, man. Salute to you.
Salute.
Once again, after Ted Kid Lewis regained the welterweight title for Jack Britton on March 26, 1917, who was the next British fighter to win the championship on American soil? Y'all can drop them fives too, man. You can say Uncle, you can say T.O. Again, after Ted Kid Lewis regained the welterweight title from Jack Britton on March 26, 1917, who was the next British fighter to win a championship on American soil? Underground Asylum gave me a five. Let me get two more fives and we're going to keep it moving, y'all. B. Marsh say Laura Hunnigan. That's a good guess, but it ain't right, though. Love Groove Japan, let me get a five. I had watched Laura Hunnigan with that Donald Carey shit, man. Laura Hunnigan had it working like a motherfucker that night against that boy. Bobby Jean, Carol Brooker, that's a good guess, I suppose. Let me get one more five, y'all. We can keep it moving. Lawrence Williams gave me a five. That'd be Alan Minter. Alan Minter. So that's the first five of the day.
All right. The Flushing Flash was a two-time New York Golden Glove champion, former WBC featherweight champion, and and was in the Fight of the Year in 1993 versus Naseem Ahmad with a record of 60, 10, and 2 with 39 KOs, standing at the Southpaw stands from Queens, New York. Who is he?
It's like Kevin Kelly, Lawrence Williams. You on mute?
Oh, I said, man, that's law. Good shit, Lauren. I was
All
on.
right, the boxing creed, salute to you. Another one for Lawrence Williams. Been gone for a while, say he still ain't lost his touch. Next question. What fighter made this quote famous? It's hard to get up and run when you're wearing silk pajamas. Yeah, that motherfucker Kevin Kelly do look like Jamel Herring. Square business. Once again, what fighter made this quote famous? It's hard to get up and run when you're wearing silk pajamas. I'm seeing Hagler. No, Hagler got this from this guy. He got that shit from this guy. Everybody's saying Hagler. I'm talking about the original person that said it. And this is according to it's that Fantastic Four book that I'm reading. But they say that he actually got this from another guy. I see Foreman. What's up to my boy Smooth Teddy B? He says Benny Briscoe, no sir. Bruce Gold. I see Joe Frazier. That ain't what I got, man. Hey, but hey, that's not to say that everything that I read in the book is gonna be correct. Hell, the motherfuckers can be wrong too. You know what I mean? But that's not what this book that I'm reading said though. Hey, but Torres said it sounded like something Big George would say. Once again, y'all got me nervous about this question, man. Once again, what fighter made this quote famous? It's hard to get up and run when you're wearing silk pajamas. Smooth Teddy B say Sugar Ray Robinson. No, sir. It's one of the greatest fighters of all time, though. He definitely on the list with Sugar Ray Robinson. Yeah, I think I done seen him like number 4, number 3 on lists and shit. Like he up there. Bruce Gold say Rocky Marciano. No, sir. Eugene Hill talking about should have been Broner. Once again, what fighter made this quote famous? It's hard to get up and run when you're wearing silk pajamas. Henry Armstrong, y'all gonna drop me a 5 in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind 5s and shit. Y'all came here last time talking about the Lunas and shit. Well, throw up that Lunas, goddamn. You got 5 on it. I see Ali. No, it ain't Ali. Like I said, one of the greatest fighters of all time. Eugene Hill said people always say Marvin Hagler said it, but shit, this book that I read didn't say it. Bruce Goes got what I got. Like the book that I read said Joe Lewis is the original person that said that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go. I got to give it to Bruce Goes.
All right. All right. The Quiet Man made boxing history by being by being in the first fight in which two Latinos competed for a heavyweight title in 2004. He held the WBA title twice with a record of 44-9-1 and 30 KOs. Who is he?
What's up, the Moody Trey Weather, man? Salute. Lawrence Williams said John Ruiz.
Yes, sir.
Tua slept his ass. That's another one for one time. Okay, next question for me. What trainer replaced Ray Arcel in Roberto Duran's corner after the No Moss fight? Once again, what trainer replaced Ray Arcel in Roberto Duran's corner after the No Moss fight? Once again, what trainer replaced Ray Arcel in Roberto Duran's corner after the No Moss fight? Y'all can drop them 5s. You can drop a TO. Drop some guesses in this motherfucker too. Okay, Eugene M got that shit. That'll be Panama Lewis. That's Eugene M.
All right. This former undisputed cruiserweight champion that went by the alias Give 'em Hell in 2005, he won his first world title by beating Dale Brown. He also went by Supernova from Jamaica. Who is he? Let's see if I'm. Well, I have to do it again.
Bruce Gold say Lennox Lewis.
Nah. This former undisputed cruiserweight champion that went by the alias Give 'em Hell in 2005 won his first world title by beating Dale Brown. He also went by Supernova from Jamaica.
I ain't even heard the question. Lawrence Williams say O'Neal Bell.
Yes, sir.
She got Lawrence Williams fucked up. And a few more of them too. Smooth Teddy B, Love Grew Japan, B Marsh. Them boy wasn't biting on that five, boy. Okay, next question for me. After Bob Fitzsimmons, Henry Armstrong, Barney Ross, and Tony Canzaneri, who became the fifth fighter to win world titles in three weight classes? Love Grew Japan said RP to O'Neal Bell. Once again, after Bob Fitzsimmons, Henry Armstrong, Barney Ross, and Tony Canzaneri, who became the fifth fighter to win world titles in three weight classes? Again, after Bob Fitzsimmons, Henry Armstrong, Barney Ross, and Tony Canzaneri, who became the fifth fighter to win world titles in three weight classes? I see Guayo, Hearns, Ortiz, no sirs. I got a hint for y'all if you need a hint. I don't see it yet. I see James Tony. Okay, Bruce Gold's got that shit. That'll be Wilfred Benitez, Air Radar. So that's Bruce Gold.
All
Good
right.
shit.
Good shit. All right. This fighter alias is the Road Warrior, and living up to it. He fought everywhere in his 20-year career. US, England, the Bahamas, just to name a few. He is a former IBF and ring light heavyweight champion, known for sleeping La Vista in 2004. Born in Jamaica, who is he?
Love Grew Japan say Glenn Johnson.
And y'all getting it out before motherfuckers finish. Read, huh? Y'all some hard hitters.
Yeah.
That is.
Lawrence Williams, he had the shit with an explanation. Well, not an explanation, but some commentary. All right, next question for me. Who was the first New Yorker to win a world title? Once again, who was the first New Yorker to win a world title? One time say Hopkins stopped Glenn Johnson. Once again, who was the first New Yorker to win a world title? And if y'all don't know, just throw up the five. We ain't got to stay on this forever. You know what I'm saying? I just came across this shit, so I threw it in the trivia. But once again, who was the first New Yorker to win a world title? Bruce Gold say Jake LaMotta, no sir. His initials are BL. I'll give y'all that. His initials are BL, and he one of the greatest fighters of all time. Eugene M gave me a five. Two more five, we're gonna keep it moving. But this is definitely a fighter that y'all done heard of. Smooth Teddy B say Graham. Now he was from Pittsburgh. Lawrence Williams say Patterson. He was from New York, but that ain't what I'm talking about though. Okay, yeah. Smooth Teddy B got that shit. That'll be Benny Leonard. So that's Smooth Teddy B.
All right, good shit. All right, Maiden Hell was the alias of what former junior middleweight champion who won the IBF strap versus Kasim Uma in 2005, but lost it to Curry Spinks in 2006 with a record of 44-2 with 26 KOs. Who is he?
I always miss the beginning of the question because I'm writing down the names and shit.
All right. Maiden Hell was the alias of what former junior middleweight champion who won the IBF strap from Kasim Uma in 2005, but lost it to Corey Spinks in 2006 with a record of 40 wins, 4 losses, and 2 draws, and 26 KOs. Who is it?
I wouldn't have got that shit right any goddamn way. Throw them fives up if y'all know the answer, man. Throw them TOs up. We done got 1-5 so far today. Y'all been on it. Smooth Teddy B say, Spink's underrated, but I'm stumped. Okay. On
If
the
I
ground of silence say Zab Judah. I know he got more than 4 losses, all right. B Mar say Vernon Phillips.
nope.
Love Grew Japan gave me a 5, man. Well, gave you a 5. Let's get 2 more 5s and we'll keep it moving.
All right, since 1-5, his initials is RK.
Okay, Lawrence Williams say some guy last name Carmich or something. Carmick.
Uh-huh. It's
What
Karmazin. K
Carmen said what's it
Karmazin.
what's his first name?
His first name is Roman.
Roman. Okay. So that's Lawrence Williams. All we need is the last name.
Yep.
Okay, next question for me. What event led to Benny Leonard ending his retirement and returning to the ring? Once again, what event led to Benny Leonard ending his retirement and returning to the ring? Hey, but Torres said he ain't even heard the damn question, man. We got plenty more questions, bro. Don't even worry about it. Once again, I should say, what tragic event led to Benny Leonard ending his retirement and returning to the ring? Abel Torres say the Great Depression. So I guess I got to give that to Abel Torres. It was the stock market crash of 1929. So that's what kicked off the Great Depression. So I'm gonna give that to Abel Torres.
All right. All right. This fighter went by the alias Ferocious. As a former two-time world champion, he picked up wins over Rinky Wright, Ike Corte, and took a 12th round TKO loss by Trinidad in 2000. From Oxnard, California, with a record of 26-5 with 22 KOs. Who is
Abel Torres say Fernando Vargas, I think.
he? Damn straight. Fernando Ferocious Vargas, California native. My God, salute.
Yeah, I remember when he was on top when I was in the gym, all the Mexicans had them damn Fernando Vargas bangs in the front and shit. You know what I'm saying? That was a boy. Okay. Next question for me. What record did Aaron Pryor prevent Alexis Arguello from setting when he defeated him in 1982? Once again, what record did Aaron Pryor prevent Alexis Arguello from setting when he defeated him in 1982? Salute to the champ, Rod X the champ. What's up with you, bro? I ain't even see him at first. Once again, what record did Aaron Pryor prevent Alexis Arguello from setting when he defeated him in 1982? Okay, B Marsh got that shit. That'll be four-time, a weight division champion. Goddamn, first man to win titles in 4 divisions. So that's B Marsh.
Good shit. All
Well, I
right.
don't know. Is that B Marsh? He said 4-time different world champion. What the hell? I think I might have to get that to Love Groove Japan, bro, because it ain't about being a 4-time champion. It's about a 4 division champion. So I'm gonna get that to Love Groove Japan, man.
Because he was more specific, huh? I see.
Yeah.
All right. This fighter has a win over Anthony Joshua in the amateurs and had a reputation of putting fighters in a coma, which may be the reason for his big mouth. With only 6 fights before turning pro and getting stopped in his last fight in August, who is he?
B Marsh say Dillian White.
Good shit, B. Marsh.
He said he cool too. All right, man. He said he a good sport. Okay. Next question for me. What problem did Marvin Hagler and the Petronelli brothers have with the WBC in 1983 before Hagler's title defense versus Willie Scipion? Once again, what problem did Marvin Hagler and the Petronelli brothers have with the WBC in 1983 before Hagler's title defense versus Willie Scipion? Lawrence Williams say, "Oh, okay, you talking about Dillian White." That shit confused me when I first looked down there. But once again, what problem did Marvin Hagler and the Petronelli brothers have with the WBC in 1983 before Hagler's title defense versus Willie Scipion? And I will take some 5s. and some T.O.s and some uncles. You know what I'm saying? I already got one today. Let me get two of them motherfuckers. Again, what problem did Marvin Hagler and the Petronelli brothers have with the WBC in 1983 before Hagler's title defense versus Willie Scipion? And it makes sense. Underground Asylum gave me an uncle. Shit, let me get two more uncles. We're going to keep it moving. Get two more fives. We're going to get up out of here, man. Smooth Teddy B said ring size. B. Marsh said WBC did not recognize the new IBF belt Marvin Hagler. No, that's not what I'm talking about. It'll make sense to you once I say the answer. You know what I'm saying? Once again, what problem did Marvin Hagler and the Petronelli brothers have with the WBC in 1983 before Hagler's title defense versus Willie Scipion? Eugene Neal said we're not sanctioned the fight. I think they might have pulled a sanction from the fight because the referee was not a WBC referee, if I'm not mistaken. But that's not what I'm talking about though. Uh, Lawrence Williams said he wanted to unify with Duran. No, sir. Smooth Teddy B said same day weigh in. No, sir. Bruce Gold said they wanted to answer firm or rematch. No, sir. It was an event that took place around this time that changed boxing forever. And Marvin Hagler was not happy about that change when it first went down. And I'll give y'all a hint. It started with the WBC, and the other sanctioning bodies followed behind. I got two fives right there. And I think I got an uncle earlier. So I'll go on ahead and give y'all the answer. The answer is that because they went to 12 rounds instead of 15 rounds. And that was after the death of Dooku Kim. And Marvin Hagler, he did not want to go to 12 rounds. He wanted to stay at 15 rounds. You know, well, Abel Torres had said the shit. So I guess I'll go ahead and give it to him. I think he put that before I started saying it. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll with Abel Torres.
And that was my number 20.
Okay, okay. Next question. What man served 2.5 years for assault, conspiracy, and criminal possession of a deadly weapon for wearing tampered gloves in his 1988 bout versus Billy Collins? Or maybe 1983. My handwriting is kind of fucked up right here, you know what I'm saying? But once again, what man served 2.5 years for assault, conspiracy, and criminal possession of a deadly weapon for wearing tampered gloves in his 1983 bout versus Billy Collins? Okay, Lawrence Williams got that shit. That'll be Luis Resto. Luis Resto. So that's another one for the grand champion, Lawrence Williams. Okay, next question. What fight got Roberto Duran back in the good graces of the Panamanian fans after the No Mas debacle? Once again, what fight got Roberto Duran back in the good graces of the Panamanian fans after the No Mas debacle? I had watched this fight too, man. It really was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Once again, what fight got Roberto Duran back in the good graces of the Panamanian fans after the no Mas debacle? Okay, that'll be Davey Moore fight. So that's Bruce Gold right there. Bruce Gold, that'll be Davey Moore. And that boy Duran did put them bees on that boy out there. You know what I'm saying? All right, next question. Who is the first IBF champion? I know some of y'all be caring about these belts and shit, so I throw one of these questions in there every now and then. But once again, who is the first IBF champion? He also the first man to win the IBF championship in the ring. It wasn't just given to him, you know what I'm saying? He actually won the belt in the ring. I see Hagler. No, sir. I see Holmes down there. No, sir. This is not the typical fighter that you hear every day. Y'all saying Aaron Pryor, Larry Holmes. No, sir. Who is the first IBF champion? He's also the first man to win it in the ring. His initials are MS. MS are his initials. I see Scipion, Holmes, Aaron Pryor. No, sir. His initials are MS. His first name sound like some hair grease for them old school players. Okay, B. Marsh got that shit. That'll be Mary Sutherland. That married hair grease on them boy. So that's B. Marsh. All right. Next question. Who was the first man to take Marvin Hagler the distance in his championship reign? Once again, who was the first man to take Marvin Hagler the distance in his championship reign? He was knocking out everybody. He had some trouble in Philly. He went back to Philly and knocked off all them motherfuckers, went on the streak on them boys. Once again, who was the first man to take Marvin Hagler the distance in his championship reign? Okay, that'll be B Marsh. Once again, that's my man Roberto Duran. That's another one for B Marsh. They fought a very tactical type of fight. You know what I'm saying? Next question. Who beat Babe Risco for the middleweight title on July 11th, 1936? I had to switch eras on y'all real quick. Once again, who beat Babe Risco for the middleweight title on July 11th, 1936? Again, who beat Babe Risco for the middleweight title on July 11th, 1936? I see Tony Canzaneri. No, so we talking about middleweights. You know, Canzaneri, he fought at lightweight. And he fought at junior welterweight too, but you know what I'm talking about though. Bruce Gold said Carlos Manzon. Abel Torres got that shit. That'll be Freddie Steele. Freddie Steele. Absolutely. Next question. Who defeated Freddie Steele by first round knockout on July 26, 1938 for the middleweight championship? Once again, who defeated Freddie Steele by first round knockout on July 26, 1938 for the middleweight championship? His initials are AH. He lost his belt to Tony Zell too, the man of steel. Once again, who beat Babe Risco? Hold on, I said that, my bad. Who defeated Freddie Steele by first round knockout on July 26, 1938 for the middleweight championship? Okay, Abel Torres got that shit. That'll be Al Hartstack or something like that. So that's another one for Abel Torres. Okay, next question. What fighter suffered a detached retina, which led to the use of thumbless gloves starting with his fight versus Howard Davis? It's an easy one. Once again, what fighter suffered a detached retina, which led to the use of thumbless gloves starting with his fight versus Howard Davis? Okay, Underground Asylum got this shit. That'll be Sugar Ray Leonard. Got that one real quick. Sugar Ray Leonard. Next question. What was the first main event ever aired on Showtime? Once again, what was the first main event ever aired on Showtime? Showtime Boxing. Once again, what was the first main event ever aired on Showtime? It's a known fight. Y'all can throw the 5 up, throw up the TO, throw up the uncle. Smooth Taylor B said Tyson versus Razor Ruddock. No, sir. They some middleweights. It was a middleweight fight. Once again, what was the first main event ever aired on Showtime? Eugene M say the Thriller of Manila. No, sir. Okay, B Marsh got that shit. That'll be Marvin Hagler versus John the Beast Mugabe. So that's another one for B Marsh. Hagler versus John the Beast Mugabe. Next question. What switch hitter is Marvin Hagler's half brother? Beat Marlon Starling twice in the amateurs. Lost a split decision to Roberto Duran. It was known in boxing lore as Marvin Hagler's gatekeeper. Once again, what switch hitter is Marvin Hagler's half brother? Beat Marlon Starling twice in the amateurs. Lost a split decision to Roberto Duran. It was known in boxing lore as Marvin Hagler's gatekeeper. God damn, y'all cold, man. Bruce Gold's got that shit. That'll be Robbie Sims. So that's another one for Bruce Gold's. He always come here and put up a quiet, quiet, good performance. You know what I'm saying? Next question. Who is the first fighter of Latino descent to win a portion of the heavyweight championship? I can't just keep them all hard, you know what I'm saying? Once again, who is the first fighter of Latino descent to win a portion of the heavyweight championship? Smooth Teddy B said, see him look just like Hagler too. Okay, I ain't never seen a motherfucker. No, hold on, I'm tripping. I did look him up so I could see what he looked like. Yeah, he was bald headed and shit. Yeah, you right about that. Okay, Smooth Teddy B got that shit. That'll be John Ruiz. Make sure that's who got it. Yeah, Smooth Teddy B got it. Okay. Next question. What was the first fight featured on HBO's 24/7? B. Moore said, my shit must be slow. Where you at? Yeah, I don't see you on that last question. Once again, what was the first fight featured on HBO's 24/7? This should be an easy one too. This in our lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Smooth Teddy B got that shit. That'll be Mayweather versus De La Hoya.
Hey,
So yeah,
he did get it. He put it in.
who put it in?
B. Marsh.
He was first.
Hagler. He put Hagler Mugabe and he put it twice.
Nah, I'm talking. I thought he was talking about the Ruiz one, because he got the John the Beast Mugabe question right. I think he
Oh,
did anyway. I thought I said B Marsh.
yeah, I don't see the Ruiz one then. That's what he's talking
I
about.
thought he was talking about John Ruiz.
No, I don't see you on that one, bro.
I know he got John the Beast Mugabe though. Okay, if this was for, hold on. He said I put Floyd versus Oscar first. Nah, see, like I gotta go with what's on my screen, bro. Like we do this every single time we do this shit. I gotta go with who I see first. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to that, I got Teddy B Midwest Sports Talk first.
Yeah, y'all both got the same time, but he in front of you, B. Marsh. Y'all both got 7:06, but on ours he in front of you.
And then let me say this too. Anytime that y'all think that you was first after the live stream is done, and then they put the chat up again, go and look and see who was first. And I guarantee every single time what I say is gonna be first. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cheat you. I promise I ain't gonna cheat you. Okay, next question. What fighter was the first man to stop the first Greek world champion, Anton Christoforidis? Once again, what fighter was the first man to stop the first Greek world champion, Anton Christoforidis? Be more said, I feel you slam my shit luncheon. On mine's I'm front. Yeah, it be like that, bro. Like I said, when the shit done, go back and look again and you will see who was first. You know what I'm saying? Once again, what fighter was the first man to stop the first Greek world champion, Anton Christoforidis? And I'll take some fives, I'll take some uncles, I'll take some TOs, goddamn. I can't keep them all super easy. We got to learn something too now. You know what I'm saying? Gonna have to visit that Google. Throw them fives up. Once again, what fighter was the first man to stop the first Greek world champion? Anton Christoforidis. Smooth Teddy B gave me a five. His initials are EC. EC, he one of the greatest fighters of all time. A lot of historians say that he the greatest light heavyweight of all time. You know what I'm saying? I got three fives. I'm gonna let y'all get one guess. His initials are EC, and a historian say, all right, Abel Torres got this shit. I'm gonna go and let Abel Torres roll with it. Because I had put that hint out there and shit. But yeah, Ezra Charles, absolutely. Next question. What fighter defeated Juan Zarita in 1945 for the lightweight championship and kept it for 6 years, making 8 title defenses before losing it to Jimmy Carter in 1951? Once again, what fighter defeated Juan Zarita in 1945 for the lightweight championship and kept it for 6 years, making eight title defenses before losing it to Jimmy Carter in 1951? Okay, Abel Torres got another one. That'd be Ike Williams. That's another one for Abel Torres. Ike Williams. Eugene Nelson, Michael Spinks was the greatest light heavyweight ever. Shit. Michael Spinks cool. I just don't like the way he fight, man. I like when I look at him fighting shit, I don't enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I think Ezra Charles will beat the complete brakes off of Michael Spinks. That's my opinion, though. You know what I'm saying? Next question. What three men beat Jimmy Carter for the lightweight championship? Because you know he won it and lost it and won it and lost it, won it and lost the motherfucker again. So once again, what three men beat Jimmy Carter for the lightweight championship? Let me get them all in one line. Smooth Teddy B says Spink style ugly as fuck. That's what I'm saying, bro. That shit didn't look good. Underground of Silence said Spinks was born. Yeah, I'm not a big Michael Spinks fan. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? Eugene Neal said full disclosure, I'm from St. Louis. Okay, that's where Michael Spinks must be from. I didn't even know that shit. Once again, what three men beat Jimmy Carter for the lightweight championship? And let me get all three of them in a row. Their initials are LS, PD, and WS. And y'all can drop some fives in the chat too. Bruce Gold gave me a five. Underground Asylum gave me a five. Let me get one more five. We keep it moving. We ain't got to stay here forever. Once again, what three men beat Jimmy Carter for the lightweight championship? Okay. Abel Torres said, okay, he got it. That'll be Lauro Salas, Patty DeMarco, and Wallace Bud Smith. That's another one for Abel Torres. Good shit by the youngster. Class of 2013, don't play no games. Next question. Who is the first Mexican to win the World Lightweight Championship and gave Sammy Angot his first loss at lightweight? Once again, who is the first Mexican to win the World Lightweight Championship and gave Sammy Angot his first loss at lightweight? Right, there's a chance that Foster is the greatest light heavyweight champion, by the way. Yeah, he was a pretty bad motherfucker. He definitely was knocking folks out, you know what I'm saying? I don't know though, man. When it comes to all them names for Ezra Charles, though, bro, that's the thing about him. He just fought so many great fighters. You know what I'm saying? I think I might still roll with Ezra Charles over Bob Foster. Once again, who was the first Mexican to win the World Lightweight Championship and gave Sammy Angot his first loss at lightweight? Y'all could take some, drop some fives, drop some TOs. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Abel Torres got that shit. That'll be Juan Zarita. So that's another one for Abel Torres. He done got 4 in a row in this motherfucker. Okay, next question. Who is the only man to KO Sammy Angot? Once again, who is the only man to knock out Sammy Angot? B. Marcel Baby Average Mendy. Yeah, he was like, I think he was the first Mexican to win a championship, period. But I asked who was the first Mexican to win the lightweight championship. Eugene MC, y'all never felt Spinks' right hand. Well, I ain't saying that he can't punch. I'm just saying that I didn't enjoy his style. Like he's not a fighter that I would pull up and watch just for the fuck of it. You know what I'm saying? Once again, who is the only man to knock out Sammy Angot? His initials are BJ. Y'all need a hint. He headlined at Madison Square Garden a record 21 times. That's another hint. Once again, who is the only man to knock out Sammy Angot? Again, who is the only man to knock out Sammy Angot? His initials are BJ, and he headlined at Madison Square Garden a record 21 times. God damn, yeah, I got to get that to Smooth Teddy B. Bruce Gold, he was in there. But I got to go with Smooth Teddy B, man. He got the shit right, so that'll be Bo Jack. Bo Jack, that's Teddy B. Okay, and that's gonna be my next book too, y'all. I done read like I'm on like my 11th book and shit. So my next one gonna be this Bo Jack book. Next question: what two men did Sammy Angot defeat to become the undisputed lightweight champion of the world? Once again, what two men did Sammy Angot defeat to become the undisputed lightweight champion of the world? And let me get that shit on one line. Salute to El Chapo in the building. What's up with you, bro? Coming there getting shit wrong as a motherfucker off the top. Once again, what two men did Sammy Angot defeat to become the undisputed lightweight champion of the world? Right, X Champ said Trey's light heavyweight is a historically loaded division. Yeah, I ain't mad at him, but shit, that motherfucker, as a Charles, man, he went through the gauntlet in that bitch, though, man. You know what I'm saying? I think I still have to ride with Ezra Charles. Once again, what two men did Sami Zayn got defeat to become the undisputed lightweight champion of the world? And let me get it on one line. Two men. Their initials are DD and LJ. And y'all can throw them files up too, man. We ain't got to stay here forever. I think Eugene them they gave me 1 file, so let me get 2 more files and we keep it moving. What two men did Sami Zayn got defeat to become the undisputed lightweight champion of the world? Appreciate that super chat from my boy Rough House. Say salute to the corner piece of the block. They got your boy on third shift now, but I'm listening. I'm answering every question with Uncle goddamn hashtag block fam. Appreciate that shit, bro. Abel Torres got that shit. That'll be Davey Day and Lou Jenkins. So that's another one for Abel Torres. So they ain't bullshitting. Okay, where I'm at. Okay, next question. What man started the English School of Arms and Defense in 1719? Once again, what man started the English School of Arms and Defense in 1719? Abel Torres said he coming for that trivia belt, goddamn. So he want to come unseat the champion. That's what's up, man. You gonna have to come through when we actually do the tournament. You know what I'm saying? But when we do the tournament, it's still gonna have these type of questions on there. All the questions on the tournament gonna come from our from these sessions. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I see Queensberry, the Marquis of Queensberry, no sir. Once again, what man started the English School of Arms and Defense in 1719? This is the dude that kicked off a lot of this shit. A lot of people say like he the original pioneer of boxing. And his initials are JF. JF, y'all. Once again, what man started the English School of Arms and Defense in 1719? If y'all having trouble with this question, man, it's gonna be trouble in these next couple of questions, man. Y'all gonna have some problems. Abel Torres said, yeah, bro, the last tournament I was held up and couldn't make it. It's all good. Chris Rayner got this shit there, Chapo. That'll be James Fig. That's the original, y'all. He only lost one fight. They say that he the original. He the first person to ever make an excuse for losing the fight. James Fig. Okay, next question. Who was James Fig's appointed successor? His initials are GT. Once again, who was James Fig's appointed successor? See, I thought somebody like Haplotype might show up tonight, so I had to have something for him because he like that bird knuckle shit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, this is part of boxing history, though. Once again, who was James Fig's appointed successor? And his initials were GT. And y'all throw them files up in the chat, man, if you don't get it. Because we ain't got to stay here all night. Once again, who was James Fig's appointed successor? 3 files and we gone. Okay, Chris Rayner got that shit. George Taylor, absolutely. So that's another one for El Chapo. I write down the wrong shit. The last one I wrote down James Fig instead of Chris Rayner. Okay, that's another one for Chris Rayner. He a champion too, y'all. Chris Rayner came through here and took down one of them championships before. You know what I'm saying? Let me find my spot real quick. Okay, next question. What man? Okay, this one right here, man. I might not even ask these questions. I know y'all ain't gonna get this shit. I'm gonna skip over them, ho. I might come back to them later on or something. Okay, next question. After finding no boxing action through the National Police Gazette because of his race, what man established the World Colored Heavyweight Championship? This one kind of tough. Once again, after finding no boxing action through the National Police Gazette because of his race, what man established the World Colored Heavyweight Championship? Y'all can drop them fives too, man. His nickname was the Black Thunderbolt. I give y'all that hint. Once again, after finding no boxing action through the National Police Gazette because of his race, what man established the World Colored Heavyweight Championship? And he was his alias was the Black Thunderbolt. Okay, Abel Torres got that shit. That'll be Charles A.C. Smith. That's another one for Abel Torres. Let me make sure, yeah, he got this shit. Charles A.C. Smith. So Abel Torres. Good shit. Damn good shit. Okay, next question. Who are the first two men to fight for the World Colored Heavyweight Championship and is said to be the first two black men to participate in a major rivalry in professional boxing? Once again, who are the first two men to fight for the World Colored Heavyweight Championship and is said to be the first two black men to participate in a major boxing rivalry? And let me get them together. Y'all can just put the last names. It's all good. Once again, who are the first two men, two black men? Well, two men. It's the colored championship. So who are the first two men to fight for the World Colored Heavyweight Championship, and is said to be the first two black men to participate in a major boxing rivalry? Okay, Hadley and Godfrey. That's a good guess. You close. Hadley is one of them. Hadley is definitely one of them. The other one, his initials are MG. So we got one Charles Hadley, and the other one is MG. I know you got that Godfrey, but it's another G. Who are the first two men to fight for the World Colored Heavyweight Championship and is said to be the first two black men to participate in a major boxing rivalry? Okay, well, I'm at Abel Torres. Yeah, you went well. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you, bro. I wanted you to have them on the same line. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got to go Underground Asylum, bro, because I asked for this shit in the same line. So there's Morris Grant and Charles Hadley. Underground Asylum got that shit. I gotta stay consistent, man. I know. I mean, he probably like, yeah, this motherfucker cheating, man. I gotta stay consistent, bro. Okay, next question. Early on, what did black fighters receive for winning the colored heavyweight championship? Oh, he said he got it. Yeah. He said you're a good sportsman. Once again, early on, what did black fighters receive for winning the colored heavyweight championship? He said he's 100% good. All right. He said you're a good sportsman. Once again, early on, what did black fighters receive for winning the colored heavyweight championship? Y'all can throw them files up too, man. It's probably some shit that you ain't gonna hear every day. Bruce Gold said a watch. Yeah, that was a guess. Appreciate the guess, but that ain't right though. Early on, what did black fighters receive for winning the colored heavyweight championship? Well, Bruce Gold, they did used to give away watches in the amateur tournaments back in the day, like in the 30s and shit. And the kids, they would take the watches and go to the pawn shop and pawn them so they can get some money. But that ain't the answer right here though. Once again, early on, what did black fighters receive for winning the colored heavyweight championship? And y'all can drop them fives too, man, if you don't know. Throw up a TO, throw up an uncle. It's all good. So we ain't got to stay here all day. Early on, what did black fighters receive for winning the colored heavyweight championship? Let me get some guesses or let me get some fives so we can keep it moving. I don't see shit. All I see is a watch, man. Let me get a five. Let me get a guess. Underground Asylum gave me a five. The LJ Fighter, what's up with you? Talking about the ugly snow bunny. This man crazy. Abel Torres said he gonna guess food. Said them boys were doing bad. They fighting for food in this motherfucker. Nah, it wasn't no food, bro. Let me get two more fives and we gone. Two more fives, we gone. Early on, what did black fighters receive for winning the colored heavyweight championship? Eugene Neal gave me a five. One more five. Spirit of Justice say pair of Jordans. Goddamn, what's up with you? No, sir. We got to get you a wrench, man. You been here too long not to have a wrench. The queen they called Bobby Jean said $1. Goddamn me. Shit, $1 went a long way back then, but that wasn't it. Let me get one more five. We gone. One more five. We gone. Early on, what did black fighters receive for winning the colored heavyweight championship? And it's not like a profound answer or nothing. It's either you know it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was interesting. Hell, I'm a nerd. Bruce Gold said 40 acres in a mule, goddamn me. Shit, they wish. One more five when we gone, man. One more five. 3 fives and you're out. Let me get a Cinco. Early on, what did black fighters receive for winning the colored heavyweight championship? Chris Rainer gave me a 5. That would be a Police Gazette medal. Police Gazette medal. That's what they won. So that's a 5. Next question. What was the last heavyweight championship fight to be decided with bare knuckles under the London prize rules? And Victoria said they could get a sandwich, a drink, and catch the train for a nickel. Goddamn me. $1 went a long way, huh, man? They was actually making some good money back then, man. A lot of these fighters were fighting for thousands of dollars, especially when they went across seas. You know what I'm saying? They were fighting for 10, 15 grand. So yeah, a nickel went a long way, but them boys were fighting for some money back then. Once again, what was the last heavyweight championship fight to be decided with bare knuckles under the London prize rules? And just the last names of the fighters, and it's all good. One of them is very known. His initials are JLS, and the other one is not as well known. But if you've been on this bare knuckle shit, you done heard of him though. His initials are JK. Once again, what was the last heavyweight championship fight to be decided with bare knuckles under the London prize rules? Initials are JLS and JK. What was the last heavyweight championship fight to be decided with bare knuckles under the London prize rules? Okay, that'll be Sullivan versus Kilrain. John L. Sullivan versus Jay Kilrain. And that's Underground Asylum right there. All right. Where I'm at. Okay, next question. What fighter succeeded Peter Jackson, went by the alias the King of the Battle Royale, and helped train Jim Jeffries for his fight versus Jack Johnson? Once again, what fighter succeeded Peter Jackson, went by the alias the King of the Battle Royale, and helped train Jim Jeffries for his fight versus Jack Johnson? And his initials are BA. BA. Once again, what fighter succeeded Peter Jackson, went by the alias the King of the Battle Royale, and helped train Jim Jeffries for his fight versus Jack Johnson? And his initials are BA. BA. Some of these fighters are not the type of fighters that you hear about every day, but that's why I want to bring them to the front. You know what I'm saying? So they can become part of our what we know about boxing. Once again, what fighter succeeded Peter Jackson, went by the alias the King of the Battle Royale, and helped train Jim Jeffries for his fight versus Jack Johnson? Okay, fans' perspective, what's up with you, man? I'm gonna go and give it to you. You say Bert Armstrong, but it was Bob Armstrong. Bob Armstrong. I'm gonna give it to you. That's fans' perspective right there. He had the last name. Hey, if you in doubt, just say the last name. Don't even say the first name. Because I remember Xavier the Boxing Nerd, he asked me who fucked up Sugar Ray Robinson when he had made his comeback and shit. And I was thinking Gorilla Jones, and the real answer was Ralph Tiger Jones. So if I just said Jones, hell, I would have got it right and been looking smart in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But I got the shit wrong because I said the whole name. Okay. Next question. What fighter went by the aliases Ruby Robert and the Freckled Wonder? Once again, what fighter went by the aliases Ruby Robert and the Freckled Wonder? I see you down there, fans' perspective. Say, yeah, Bob, goddamn. I knew it was Armstrong. I got you, bro. Once again, what fighter went by the aliases Ruby Robert and the Freckled Wonder? I thought this one would probably be a little easy. Maybe not. Yeah, Bruce Goes, you late, bro. That was the last question. Make sure that your shit is on live chat, bro. So you know what I'm saying? So you current. Chris Rainer, you talking about Simmons, man. You know that ain't the man name, bro. You can't be that lazy. Got Abel Torres got this shit. That'll be Bob Fitzsimmons. Oh yeah. Yeah, Abel Torres right there in front of you. Bob Fitzsimmons. That motherfucker just gonna type Simmons. Okay, next question. What fighter went by the alias the Crafty Texan and beat the brakes off Australian Billy Smith and Bob Armstrong, but lost the world colored heavyweight championship to George Byers? And his initials are FC. Once again, what fighter went by the alias the Crafty Texan and beat the brakes off Australian Billy Smith and Bob Armstrong, but lost the world colored heavyweight championship to George Byers? Abel Torres got this shit. That'll be Frank Child. Frank Charles, that's another one for Abel Torres. Well, you call with this part of the history. Okay, next question. Who did George Byers hire to train him in the scientific points of pugilism? And his initials are GC. I mean, GG. I'm tripping. My hand right. Once again, who did George Byers hire to train him in the scientific points of pugilism? And his initials are GG. Fans Perspective said, I've heard of Frank Child. Yeah, that's one of our original great fighters over here in America, as far as the black people go. You know what I'm saying? Abel Torres said he loved that old boxing history. Yeah, man, I just read a book about this shit. That's why I'm asking these questions. But once again, who did George Byers hire to train him in the scientific points of pugilism? And his initials are GG. His initials are GG. And somebody has mentioned this fighter today already. Who did George Byers hire to train him in the scientific points of pugilism? And his initials are GG. Fans Respect said, I'm learning a lot. Yeah, that's the purpose that we do this shit, bro. To honor the history of the boxing and to learn something. You know what I'm saying? Once again, who did George Byers hire to train him in the scientific points of pugilism? And his initials are GG. This fighter had a fight against Peter Jackson when Peter Jackson came. I think he might have been coming from Australia, or he was coming from either Australia or the UK. But when Peter Jackson first pulled up on American soil, this is who he fought. Okay, George Godfrey. So that's another one for Abel Torres. Right, that's the champ said these are some great questions, man. Yo, we got to get into our history a little bit. Abel Torres got another one. Let me see where the fuck I'm at. Okay, next question. Who is the prize student of George Byers? And his initials are SL. Once again, who is the prize student of George Byers? And his initials are SL, one of the greatest fighters of all time. And when I sit up here and think about it, man, after y'all answer the question, I'm going to tell y'all why I think he was the greatest fighter of all time. I think he was the greatest fighting machine of all time. Once again, who was the prize student of George Byers? And his initials are SL. Fans Perspective say, Sonny, listen, we got to go further back. Chris Rayner got that shit. That'll be Sam Langford. So that's another one for Chris Rayner. And I think he was the ultimate fighting machine because, all right, number one, he was only 5'7". I see some places say he was 5'6", 5'5". I saw that he's listed at a 74-inch reach. So he's 5'7", and he got a 6'2" man's reach. You know what I'm saying? And he had power. He was able to go from lightweight to heavyweight, knocking motherfuckers out. And when he retired, he wasn't even punch drunk. And this man had like 300 fights, and he was not punch drunk at all. Like, he was like the ultimate fighting machine to me, man. Sam Langford. Next question. What fighter knocked out Al Singer in the first round for the lightweight championship on November the 14th, 1930? And his initials are TC. I like when that number start going down, that live chat number, because I know that shit start getting hard on these motherfuckers. For real, man. We doing this real trivia. Once again, what fighter knocked out Al Singer in the first round for the lightweight championship on November the 14th, 1930? And his initials are TC. I like this fighter too, man. He's one of my favorite fighters to go back and watch. You know what I'm saying? Fans respect to say Langford might actually be the GOAT. A lot of historians say he is the GOAT. Abel Torres got this shit. That'll be Tony Canzaneri. I fuck with Tony Canzaneri tough, man. I like going back watching his old fights. He was a motherfucker. Next question. What fighter went by the alias the Harlem Coffee Cooler and gained notoriety by defeating the king of the middleweights, Joe Butler? Once again, what fighter went by the alias the Harlem Coffee Cooler and gained notoriety by defeating the king of the middleweights, Joe Butler? I see y'all down there with the Tony Cans and there. You know what I'm saying? Once again, what fighter went by the alias the Harlem Coffee Cooler and gained notoriety by defeating the king of the middleweights, Joe Butler? Fans respect say, God damn, that's a badass nickname. The Harlem Coffee Cooler. Hey, bro, I'm gonna be on 100 with you. That's why I asked the question. The Harlem Coffee Cooler, man. Hey, Vittoria said that's the best nickname of all time. It's a bad nickname, ain't it, man? That's definitely why I asked the question. Underground Asylum got this shit. That'll be Frank Craig, the Harlem Coffee Cooler. So that's another one for Underground Asylum. Okay, let me find where I was real quick. Okay, next question. What man defeated Denver Ed Martin for the colored heavyweight championship? Once again, what man defeated Denver Ed Martin for the colored heavyweight championship? And his initials are JJ. Once again, what man defeated Denver Ed Martin for the colored heavyweight championship? And his initials are JJ. Definitely a fighter that we all done heard of before, you know what I'm saying? Again, what man defeated Denver Ed Martin for the colored heavyweight championship? And his initials are JJ. A very well-known fighter. Okay, Underground Asylum got this shit. That'll be Jack Johnson, the Galveston Giant. So, yeah, Underground Asylum got another one. Hold on, real quick, get this shit. Okay, where I'm at. Next question. All right, this is a tough one right here, y'all. What is the name of the California-based promoter who did a lot to advance the careers of black fighters in the early 1900s? Fans respect said, man, I'm at work. Listen, I got to go back in and slave. God damn, it's all good, bro. Appreciate you pulling up. I hope everybody hit the like button, you know what I'm saying, if you haven't already. Hey, Eugene M, man, make sure that your shit is on live chat because I asked that Jack Johnson question, several moments ago. Once again, what is the name of the California-based promoter who did a lot to advance the careers of black fighters in the early 1900s? His initials are TM. TM. Again, what is the name of the California-based promoter who did a lot to advance the careers of black fighters in the early 1900s? And his initials are TM. Not a guy that you hear every day, but when I was reading his book and I saw what he was doing for the fighters and shit, I thought he was worth mentioning. You know what I'm saying? Because back in them days, black against black wasn't supposed to be very marketable. But he saw some value in that shit and he helped these fighters, you know what I'm saying? So once again, what is the name of the California-based promoter who did a lot to advance the careers of black fighters in the early 1900s? And y'all throw a 5 in the chat if you don't know. Throw a 5 or uncle, you know what I'm saying? We here to learn. I think how many 5s I get today? I think I done got 2 of them so far. And we done asked a bunch of questions already. So once again, what is the name of the California-based promoter who did a lot to advance the careers of black fighters in the early 1900s? And his initials are TM. I don't see no guesses. I don't see no 5s. I don't see shit. What's going on? Bruce Goals gave me 1 5. Let me get 2 more 5s so we can keep it moving. This might not be a guy that, that y'all might not know about. You know what I'm saying? I got 1 more 5 for Abel Torres. Let me get 1 more 5 and we go. Okay. His name is Uncle Tom McCreary. Once again, his name is Uncle Tom McCreary. That's what they call him. So that's another 5 for me. I got 3 5 for the day. You know what I'm saying? Okay, next question. What name was given to the group of avoided black heavyweights, including Sam Langford, Sam McVeigh, Joe Jeanette, and Jack Johnson? So this is like the heavyweight version of the Black Murderers Row. You know what I'm saying? But once again, what name was given to the group of avoided black heavyweights, including Sam Langford, Sam McVeigh, Joe Jeanette, and Jack Johnson? And like I said, this is like the heavyweight version of the Black Murderers Row. but in the early 1900s, though. You know what I'm saying? Bruce Gold said black. Yeah, I don't even. I think I don't even know what that shit said. But nah, it ain't the Black Murderers Row. Like I said, this is the heavyweight version of the Black Murderers Row in the early 1900s. You know, the Black Murderers Row was like in the 40s and the 50s. This is the early 1900s right here, and this is what they would call them in newspapers and shit. Once again, what name was given to the group of avoided black heavyweights, including Sam Langford, Sam McVeigh, Joe Jeanette, and Jack Johnson? Eugene M gave me a five. Let me get two more fives and we keep it moving. I had actually never heard of this. I called them the Black Murderers Row. I know Scrapbook, he said he got the Black Murderers Row A, B, and C. These folks right here is what Scrapbook called Murderers Row A, but they got their own name. You know what I'm saying? So I want the name. I got one of them. I mean, I got one five. Let me get two more five. I got two fives. Let me get one more five and we gone. Just like that. What name was given to the group of avoided black heavyweights, including Sam Langford, Sam McVeigh, Joe Jeanette, and Jack Johnson? Let me get one more five, y'all. And we gone. This is the heavyweight version of the Black Murderers Row. Okay, I got one more five. They were called the Black Teen Foursome. Once again, the Black Teen Foursome. So that's another five. I knew I was gonna get some fives today, man, with this shit. Okay, next question. What did the heavyweight boxing world discover to be Denver Ed Martin's weak point? Once again, what did the heavyweight boxing world discover to be Denver Ed Martin's weak point? Because he was really putting them hands on dudes when he first came out. But then the heavyweight boxing world, they started discovering that he had a weakness. And they started, taking advantage of it. So once again, what did the heavyweight boxing world discover to be Denver Ed Martin's weak point? What's his weak spot? Once again, what did the heavyweight boxing world discover to be Denver Ed Martin's weak point? If you don't know, drop a five, drop a TO, drop an uncle. And like I said, when he first came on the scene, he was beating the brakes off people. Chris Rayner said weak body. I be more specific than that. Bruce Gold said blind one eye, no sir. Fighters started taking advantage of this. If I ain't mistaken, Sam McVeigh took advantage of this, and I definitely know that Jack Johnson took advantage of this. Like they all just started knowing. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember the first person to take advantage of it, but once they figured it out, everybody started going to this spot on his ass. Real. Once again, what did the heavyweight boxing world discover to be Denver Ed Martin's weak point? And if y'all don't know, drop some fives, drop some TOs, drop some uncles, man. We ain't got to stay on the same question forever. You know what I'm saying? Once again, what did the heavyweight boxing world discover to be Denver Ed Martin's weak point? Chris Rayner got that shit. That'll be the solar plexus. Absolutely. Solar plexus. That's another one for Chris Rayner. Okay, next question. What member of the black team foursome spent a big part of his career in France? Even helped train Georges Carpentier for his fight versus Jack Dempsey and was given the moniker the Idol of Paris. Once again, what member of the black team foursome spent a big part of his career in France? Even helped train Georges Carpentier for his fight versus Jack Dempsey and was given the moniker the Idol of Paris. Okay, Rod X the Champ got that shit. That'll be Sam McVeigh. That's one for Rod X the Champ. Sam McVeigh, absolutely. That ain't how you spell it, but Sam McVeigh. All right, next question. Who is the first black referee and judge licensed by New York State? Goddamn, it's history. Once again, who is the first black referee and judge licensed by New York State? Eugene M gave a five. Make sure that your shit is on live chat, man. I don't know if you're putting a five out there for this question or for the last question. But once again, who is the first black referee and judge licensed by New York State? And this motherfucker was a fighter too. As a matter of fact, he was part of that black team force. Well, when he retired, he went on to become a a referee and a judge in New York? Right, that's the chance. So these are some great questions, man. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, y'all know I put in a lot of fucking work. You know what I'm saying? So we can come here and have some fun with this shit. Like I said, man, I'm on my like 11 book trying to find fucking trivia questions. Okay, Chris Rayner got that shit. That'll be Joe Jeanette. That's another one for Chris Rayner. Joe Jeanette. Next question. The White Slave Act is a name often used in place of what name given to the BS legislation proposed in the early 1900s? Once again, the White Slave Act is a name often used in place of what name given to the bullshit legislation proposed in the early 1900s? And you know, this is what they got Jack Johnson on. Once again, the White Slave Act is a name often used in place of what name given to the bullshit legislation proposed in the early 1900s. Bruce Gold's got that shit. That'll be the Mann Act. So that's another one for Bruce Gold's. The Mann Act. Absolutely. Next question. What fight ended the duration of the colored heavyweight championship? Eugene Nielsen, I guess I'm on delay. Yeah, man. You're gonna have to put your shit on live chat. So I don't know what you got going on, man. Hit that live button to make sure that you up to date. Once again, what fight ended the duration of the colored heavyweight championship? And you can just give me the last names, man. Tell me the fight that ended the colored heavyweight championship. Once again, what fight ended the duration of the colored heavyweight championship? Wasn't no need for the shit after this fight. Lewis versus Gaines. I don't even know what the fuck Gaines is, bro. I'm gonna be 100 with you. You got half of it right though. You know what I'm saying? You got half of it right. Once again, what fight ended the duration of the colored heavyweight championship? It pretty much made this shit obsolete or kind of redundant or something. You know what I'm saying? Since there was already a black champion. But he got half of it right. Eagle Well Boxing talking about Johnson Jeffries. No, sir. I guess if you Karen, I don't even know if you up to date on the question though, man, because you be coming in so late. But half of it is Joe Louis. So who the hell did Joe Louis beat for the damn championship, man? Cinderella Band. This, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I thought this shit was gonna be a race for the keys. Once again, what fight ended the duration of the colored heavyweight championship? The next black man to win a championship after. Okay, I need let me get it on one line though, bro. Come on now, man. You see how I'm doing this shit, bro? If it's something like this, let me get it on one line. Eagle Well talking about smelling. Bruce Gold, that'll be Bruce Gold's got it. That'll be Joe Louis versus James J. Braddock. Yeah, because I asked for it on the same line every time. So if it's something like this, the same line. But that's another one for Bruce Gold. Okay, next question. What fight ended the duration of the white heavyweight championship? Once again, what fight ended the duration of the white heavyweight championship? Yeah, we had a colored heavyweight championship. They said, fuck it, we're going to make a white heavyweight championship. But that shit became obsolete too after this fight here. Once again, what fight ended the duration of the white heavyweight championship? Love Grew Japan said Johnson versus Burns. No, sir. Hell, that fight is the one that kicked it off. Love Grew Japan, that's what kicked the shit off. Johnson versus Burns. And Torres said didn't know that shit even existed. Hell yeah, it existed. For real. And this fight right here made it obsolete. It started with Johnson versus Burns, and it ended with this fight in 1915. You know, Jack Johnson, he beat Tommy Burns in 1908. He kept it until 1915, and he lost it to this big motherfucker, the Padawamic Giant or some shit. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, Underground Asylum got that shit. That'll be Jess Willer versus Jack Johnson. So that's another one for Underground Asylum. All right. Next question. What fighter went by the alias the St. Paul Phantom? And his initials are MG. Once again, what fighter went by the alias the St. Paul Phantom? And his initials are MG. He got a brother. He got a brother that was a good fighter. Once again, what fighter went by the alias the St. Paul Phantom? His initials are MG, and he had a brother that was a good fighter. I think his brother had fought against Harry Greb. Okay, Abel Torres got this shit. That'll be Mike Gibbons. Abel Torres. I think his brother, Tommy Gibbons, had fought against Harry Greb, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, next question. What fighter went by the alias the Joplin Ghost? I know y'all like that Harlem Coffee cooler. I thought this was a cooler nickname too. But what fighter went by the alias the Joplin Ghost? I see you down there pulling up the rear underground asylum with the Gibbons. And his initials are JC, y'all. What fighter went by the alias the Joplin Ghost? And his initials are JC. I see Caldwell. I don't even know what the fuck that is, bro. Caldwell. What fighter went by the alias the Joplin Ghost? Chris Rainer. Okay, you saying Bill Caldwell? I don't know what the fuck that is, bro. Nah, that ain't who I'm talking about. This motherfucker here fought against Sam Langford and a few motherfuckers back in the day. He was a good fighter. His initials are JC. The Joplin Ghost. Unless it was two Joplin Ghosts. Okay, I got what Abel Torres got. Jeff Clark is who I got. Abel Torres got another one. Jeff Clark, the Joplin Ghost. Next question. Who was the first white fighter to defeat Harry Wheels? And his initials are JS. Once again, who was the first white fighter to defeat Harry Wheels? And his initials are JS. Again, who was the first white fighter to defeat Harry Wheels? And his initials are JS. Again, who was the first white fighter to defeat Harry Wheels? Bruce Gold say Sullivan. I know you ain't talking about John L. Sullivan shit. You know he ain't fighting a black fighter for shit. He ain't fighting a black fighter for nothing. Definitely wasn't him. Once again, who was the first white fighter to defeat Harry Wheels? And his initials are JS. I see why you would say that though, John L. Sullivan, but nah, that ain't what I'm talking about. You got one of them last name. Okay, Underground Asylum got that shit. That'll be Jack Sharkey. That's another one for Underground. Jack Sharkey, absolutely. Next question. This is one that was special to me. But what was the first fight called by legendary fight commentator Don Dunphy? Once again, what was the first fight called by legendary fight commentator Don Dunphy? You know, that's my man, Don Dunphy. Again, what was the first fight called by legendary fight commentator Don Dunphy? This is a very famous fight. You had a light heavyweight moving up to heavyweight to fight the champion. He was doing relatively well in the fight. Instead of just trying to box to an easy decision, he decided to go for the kill and got his ass knocked the fuck out his own self. You know what I'm saying? That's a hell of a hint. I know y'all know this one. Once again, what was the first fight called by legendary fight commentator Don Dunphy? Bruce Gold's got that shit. That'll be Joe Louis versus Billy Conn. I like to go back and watch that fight too, man. Even though I think they were kind of exaggerating on how good he was doing, because Joe Louis was still landing some hard shots on the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Bruce Gold's got another one. Okay, next question. What big black fighter became Jack Dempsey's chief sparring partner and confidant? Once again, what big black fighter became Jack Dempsey's chief sparring partner and confidant? Some shit say that they was actually friends. I see you down there, Rod, this champ. Once again, what big black fighter became Jack Dempsey's chief sparring partner and confidant? And I put that big in there for a reason because that's his nickname. And his initials are BT. Big BT. Once again, what big black fighter became Jack Dempsey's chief sparring partner and confidant? His initials are BT. Chris Rayner got that shit. That'll be Big Bill Tate. That's another one for Chris Rayner. Big Bill Tate. All right, we coming down the stretch now here, y'all. Y'all know we don't play no games. We come in here, we do trivia. We do trivia. Next question. What September? Hold on. Okay, this one might be kind of tough. What September 6, 1920 fight card was the first card broadcasted on the radio? Once again, what September 6, 1920 fight card was the first card broadcasted on the radio? Y'all can throw them fives up, man. Throw them uncles up, throw them TOs up. And these fighters actually fought several times. You can just put it once. Okay, Chris Rayner got that shit. That'll be Jack Dempsey versus I think it's Billy Misk or some shit like that. If I'm not mistaken, that's the one that died from Bright's disease, that kidney disease. If I'm not mistaken, I might be thinking about somebody else, but I think I'm right though. But Chris Rayner got the answer. Okay, next question. What fighter went by the alias the Libreville Shadow? And this fighter is often confused with George Godfrey. Matter of fact, he went by the name George Godfrey, but I want the real name. Once again, what fighter went by the alias the Libreville Shadow? And he also went by George Godfrey, but that was not his real name. His real name was FW. George Godfrey was a totally different fighter. He just took his name. So he was like George Godfrey Part 2. You know what I'm saying? But once again, what fighter went by the alias the Libreville Shadow? His initials were FW, and he took the name of George Godfrey. Okay, Abel Torres got it. That'll be Phoebe Williams. That's another one for Abel Torres. Abel Torres coming down the stretch tough on these motherfuckers. Next question. What fighter went by the alias the Boston Gob? I just went on to ask some simple questions. Y'all can Google real quick, you know what I'm saying? But what fighter went by the alias the Boston Gob? And his initials are JS. I know y'all done heard of this motherfucker before. Abel Torres said, I ain't gonna lie, I looked that one up. It's all good, man. We're here to learn. I want you to look it up if you don't know it. So we ain't just sitting up there all day. You know what I'm saying? But once again, what fighter went by the alias the Boston Gob? His initials are JS. If I'm not mistaken, man, he got knocked the fuck out by Jack Dempsey for looking at the referee and complaining. Okay, what's up to my boy Gil Cole, man? What's up with you? Gil Cole got that shit. That'd be Jack Sharkey. That's one for my boy Gil Cole. Jack Sharkey. Okay, next question. I thought this was interesting because this is what we see going on today. What was the name of the super heavyweight class the New York State Athletic Commission attempted to create in the early 1930s? And you know that's what the WBC is trying to do right now. But once again, what was the name of the super heavyweight class the New York State Athletic Commission attempted to create in the early 1930s? Gil Cole told me he spared him tonight. I got you. Once again, what was the name of the super heavyweight class the New York State Athletic Commission attempted to create in the early 1930s? A super heavyweight class. And like I said, that's what they're trying to do today. So this shit that they're trying to do today has already been attempted. So this shit ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? What was the name of the super heavyweight class the New York State Athletic Commission attempted to create in the early 1930s? And it started with a D. It started with a D. The name of the weight class. If y'all don't know, let me get some fives, let me get some uncles, let me get some TOs. That shit like tonic for my aching body. I thought I smelled a goat in this motherfucker, man. What's up with you? Said better late than never. Salute to the block familiar. What's up, bro? Bruce Gold said the jumbo weight, goddamn. No, sir. It started with a D. Gil Coles gave me a 5L for me. L for me. I don't know if I'm gonna count your 5L. Yeah, you'll throw a 5 up for every question, motherfucker. I got 2 5s so far. Gil Coles and Eugene M. Chris Rayner said the destroyer weight class. Ava Torres said the damn weight. Now let me get one more 5, man. I ain't gonna count El Fenici because he gonna have a 5 every time. Chris Rayner, all right, underground and solid. It was called the Dreadnought class. The Dreadnought class was the name of it. So that's another 5 for me. Dreadnought class. Next question. What fighter was good friends with Ernest Hemingway? Scored a second round knockout over future heavyweight champion Max Schmeling and went by the alias the Toronto Terror. And his initials are LG. Once again, what fighter was good friends with writer Ernest Hemingway? Scored a second round knockout over future heavyweight champion Max Schmeling and went by the alias the Toronto Terror. And his initials are LG. I see you down there, L. You go smelling motherfucker. That's my bro, though. Once again, what fighter was good friends with writer Ernest Hemingway? Scored a second round knockout over future heavyweight champion Max Schmeling and went by the alias the Toronto Terror, and his initials are LG. LG. Fenici gonna drop his 5 again, man. Y'all, let me get some real 5s, man. This motherfucker. What fighter was good friends with Ernest Hemingway? Okay, hold on. Underground Asylum got that shit. That'll be Larry Gaines. So that's another one for Underground Asylum. Y'all remember this shit too, man, because we're gonna have these type of questions when we do the tournament. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the exact same type of shit. No tricks. All right, next question. What fighter was known as the pride of the ghetto? And don't say Adrian Broner either. Once again, what fighter was known as the pride of the ghetto? And this fighter has been mentioned today already. Once again, what fighter was known as the pride of the ghetto? He was a great fighter. And he has been mentioned today already. Okay, right as the champ got that shit. That'll be Benny Leonard. That's another one for right as the champ. Benny Leonard. Okay, next question. What Jewish fighter went by the alias the Light of Israel and is known as the first great Jewish fighter? I knew somebody was gonna say Adrian Brown. I said don't say AB. Once again, what Jewish fighter went by the alias the Light of Israel and is known as the first great Jewish fighter? A lot of people say that he the first person to come with this scientific boxing too. You know what I'm saying? And Fenicia, you know what, man? That's a good ass guess, bro. Like I'm proud of you. You wrong as a motherfucker. Don't get me wrong. You wrong as hell. But I'm proud of you for coming up with that answer, bro. That was a hell of a guess. Once again, what Jewish fighter went by the alias the Light of Israel and is known as the first great Jewish fighter? Underground Asylum, George Foreman. What the hell is you talking about, bro? Once again, what Jewish fighter went by the alias the Light of Israel and is known as the first great Jewish fighter? His initials are DM. And you got to go back in the day too. Like this is old school, like your pop's father. Right, ladies and gents. So once again, these are some great questions, man. Appreciate that, bro. You know, we got to dig a little deeper. I can't just come here and ask y'all who the first black champion was every single time. George Dixon. We got to get better. We got to keep moving with it. Yeah, Vanessa, damn. Yeah, I got you, bro. Once again, Dutch Sam. No, sir. That's a good guess, though. That's a hell of a guess. Once again, what Jewish fighter went by the alias the Light of Israel? Okay, Chris Rayner got that shit. That'll be Daniel Mendoza. That's another one for El Chapo. Daniel Mendoza, man. Little short fighter. Bad motherfucker. Scientific. All right, next question. What fighter was known as Dutch Sam and the Terrible Jew and is claimed by some as the inventor of the uppercut in the early 1800s? Once again, what fighter was known as Dutch Sam and the Terrible Jew and is claimed by some as the inventor of the uppercut in the early 1800s? Okay, Chris Rayner got that shit. That'll be Sam Elias. That's another one for El Chapo. El Finito talking about this shit slow. You weren't gonna bust the grape anyway. What's up to Tony Ariano? Said Marlon Triggs. Who would you take now? I'm on the trivia right now, bro. I'm trying to hurry up and get this shit done. How long we been doing this shit? For a whole motherfucking minute. All right, next question. Who is the first Jewish fighter to win a championship under the Marquis of Queensberry rules? Once again, who is the first Jewish fighter to win a championship under the Marquis of Queensberry rules? Once again, who is the first Jewish fighter to win a championship under the Marquis of Queensberry rules? His initials are HH. HH. I ain't talking about Triple H like on wrestling, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. HH. And he won the championship at Bantamweight too. That's the way that George Dixon had won his championship. Once again, who is the first Jewish fighter to win a championship under the Marquis of Queensberry rules? It was at Bantamweight, and his initials are HH. Eagle Well say he and Mace. I don't even know the fuck that is. Bruce Gold said, no, I don't even know the fuck that is either. What did he say? Hanukkah today. What'd you say? Hanukkah is today? That shit kicked off today? I ain't even know that shit, man. So I guess I'm right on time with these type of questions, huh? Once again, who is the first Jewish fighter to win a championship under the Marquis of Queensberry rules? It was at bantamweight, and his initials are HH. Harry, the human hairpin Harris. So that's Abel Torres. Once again, that is Harry, the human hairpin Harris. That's another one for Abel Torres. Abel Torres might have came down the stretch and got this shit, goddamn me. All right, next question. What man began the Jews' cultural dislike of boxing? Once again, what man began the Jews' cultural dislike of boxing? And you're going to have to think outside the box a little bit. Think as far as history. You know what I'm saying? But once again, what man began the Jews' cultural dislike of boxing? And like I said, think outside the box when it come to boxing. Think history. What's up, the haplotype, man? I'm gonna call you Rain Man, haplotype. I'm calling you Rain Man. You are Mr. Piss on your leg and tell you that it's raining. Last time we got into that little old debate or whatever you want to call it, this man tells me that he did not mention Terrence Crawford. But when I went back and looked, I'm about to go find it because I took a screenshot. I'm about to find it for you real quick. At 3 hours, 51 minutes, and 47 seconds, Haplotype 0 said Crawford would KO Danny Bad. So he is definitely the person that brought up Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? That's Mr. Piss on your leg and tell you that it's raining. But salute to you. Okay, no, I don't see it yet. Y'all got to go back further in history. Them some good guesses, though, with the Hitler and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? We got to go back a little bit further. Once again, what man began the Jews' cultural dislike of boxing? Look at Haplotype down there laughing. Yeah, Mr. Piss on your leg and tell you that it's raining. Yeah, that's Rain Man. That's your new name too, bro. That's Rain Man. Once again, what man began the Jews' cultural dislike of boxing? Like I said, y'all got to think as far as history, y'all. This man did. Matter of fact, we going so far back that it's 174 BC is when this motherfucker did this. Who was Bruce Gold with that? Karl Marx or something? Haplotype said all good. Rain Man was cool as fuck, goddamn. It's Rain Man. Rain Man was cold. Once again, what man began the Jews' cultural dislike of boxing? Counting toothpicks and shit. I got you. And like I said, this person did this shit in 174 BCE is when he started doing this shit. Abel Torres talking about he referencing this Bible right now. I think somebody did say that this guy was mentioned in the Bible. Gil Cole talking about Jesus. Y'all throw them files up in the chat, man. Y'all know it made me feel good when y'all throw the files up. You know what I'm saying? Bruce Gold talking about Socrates. Come on, man. Y'all just saying shit now. Like, come on, man. What man began the Jews' cultural dislike of boxing? Gil Coles gave me a 5. Can I get 2 more 5s, man? Goddamn. King Avatar talking about King Herod, goddamn me. I don't even know who that is, Haplotype. Let me get 1 more 5. I got 2 5s so far. Okay, Underground Asylum gave me a 5. That would be Alexander the Great. He conquered Jerusalem in 174 BCE, and he brought boxing. And when they was boxing, they would be they would be nude. They would box naked, and they would say prayers to some god called Heracles, and that made the Jews hate boxing. So that would be Alexander the Great. So that's a 5 right there. You know what I'm saying? And I got that from that Barney Ross book that I'm reading and shit right now. I'm almost done with the motherfucker. I'm already done with the boxing part of the book. Now I'm just reading about him going to the army and all that shit. My next question. According to AJ Liebling, who is the first Golden Gloves champion to go on to win a world professional championship and is the first man to capture 2 titles in one night? Bruce Gold said, "This late. I'm high as fuck." We almost done too. We almost done. When I said we was coming down the stretch, you know what I'm saying? It's square business. Once again, according to AJ Liebling, who is the first Golden Glove champion to go on to win a world professional championship and is the first man to capture 2 titles in one night. Haplotype talking about Jews are homophobic shit. I am too. I don't want to see no dude boxing butt naked. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that shit did make sense when I read it though, because you know that the boxing, it go back to ancient Greece. Matter of fact, Haplotype got videos on his channel talking about the ancient Greeks boxing. So you should have got that shit right, motherfucker. Once again, according to AJ Liebling, who is the first Golden Gloves champion to go on to win a world professional championship and is the first man to capture 2 titles in one night? His initials are BR or BR. El Fenici go smelling ass had said something player earlier. Now he gonna come back with the Sugar Ray. His initials are BR. Matter of fact, I just said his name because I said I'm reading a fucking book about it. So I guess I need to quit saying that shit so much. Okay, Chris Rayner got this shit. That'll be Barney Ross. Barney Ross. Okay, next question. What man defeated young Jack Thompson and Joe Dundee to become the undisputed welterweight champion of the world? And he is also the youngest man to win an Olympic gold medal. We had asked that on some trivia a little while back. But once again, what man defeated young Jack Thompson and Joe Dundee to become undisputed welterweight champion of the world? His initials are JF, and he was the youngest man to ever win an Olympic gold medal for boxing. Excuse me. Lala Diaz, this motherfucker, goddamn me. She talking about Barbados Joe Walcott. I started to give you your introduction, but you gonna come in with that Barbados Joe Walcott. I said she don't deserve it tonight. El Fenici talking about what Google says Sugar Ray. Once again, what man defeated young Jack Thompson and Joe Dundee to become undisputed welterweight champion of the world? His initials are JF, and he was the youngest man to ever win an Olympic gold medal. All right, Chris Rayner got that shit. That'll be Jackie Fields. So that's another one for Chris Rayner. And Jackie Fields was actually like a mentor to Barney Ross. Barney Ross started his career off fighting on his undercards and shit. They from I think they from the same neighborhood, and Jackie Fields is like 3 years younger than Barney Ross. So that was his mentor. Okay, next question. What trio of fighters are known as boxing's Holy Trinity? Antonio Ariano said, Trey, where the weed at, goddamn me? Shit, I don't know where you at, man. I got me some nice little shit over here. I'm straight. Once again, what trio of fighters are known as boxing's Holy Trinity? I got some gushers. I still got some of that white bubble gum gelato, and I got me some wedding cake, man. So I ain't looking for no gas. I'm good. Goddamn me. Once again, what trio of fighters are known as boxing's Holy Trinity? And let me get them all on one line, if you will. And you see what era that I'm in right now. So they use some common sense. What trio of fighters are known as boxing's Holy Trinity? They initial they goddamn, that's probably too much, man. But their last names start with R, C, and M. If haplotype in here, man, he should have got this shit fast as a motherfucker. Bruce Gold said he on some of that blueberry kush. All right, that's what's up. La La D talking about Hearns, Hagler, and Leonard. That's a good guess. It ain't right, but it's a good guess though. Once again, what trio of fighters are known as boxing's holy trinity? Their last names start with R, C, and M. The holy trinity. I see you down there, La La. What's up to D-Ray, man? Salute to you. Say salute to the Block fam, man. We up in this bitch. Just knocking out the little old trivia. We're gonna see y'all on Saturday too, man. If I can, I'm gonna try my best to call the heavyweight fight, and then we're gonna come back with them prospects later on in the day. La La D talking about Marciano. She just saying anything now. Once again, what trio of fighters are known as boxing's holy trinity? Their last names start with R, C, and M. And they all fought each other too. You know what I'm saying? And I said one of them was one of my favorites earlier, one of my favorite lightweights of all time. And one of them I just said I'm reading a damn book about him. And the other one was they nemesis. He from Canada. Abel Torres, you don't know this shit, bro? All right, let me get one more five, man. I said I got 2-5 for Underground Asylum and Abel Torres. Let me get one more five, man. We're gonna keep it moving. Their initials, their last names are R, C, and M. I got one more five from La La D. That'll be Barney Ross, Tony Canzaneri, and Jimmy McLaurin. Once again, Barney Ross, Tony Canzaneri, and Jimmy McLaurin. And they fucked over with Canzaneri too. Because Canzaneri, he went out there and beat Barney Ross's ass in Chicago. Barney Ross got home cooking. They went to New York and Barney Ross won again, but this time it was legit. They should have fought a fucking trilogy, man. Man, that shit run me hot thinking about this shit, man. I fuck with Tony Canzaneri. You get out there with any of them. Once again, next question. What fighter was charged with fixing the 1919 World Series but had the charges dropped before the trial? And his initials are AA. La La D said, damn, I knew that. I know you knew it. I know you knew it. Once again, what fighter was charged with fixing the 1919 World Series but had the charges dropped before the trial? His initials are AA. He had a brother that was a fighter too. If I ain't mistaken, this fighter right here, he was 18-1-3 in title fights. He was a bad motherfucker. Once again, what fighter was charged with fixing the 1919 World Series but had the charges dropped before the trial? His initials are AA. Okay, Bruce Gold's got this shit. That'll be Abe Patel. So that's another one for Bruce Gold's. Abe Patel. Okay, this is the final question right here, y'all. What fighter became known as the Irish Lullaby, the Belting Celt, the Jew Beater, the Jewish Nemesis, and the Scourge of the Fighting Sons of Israel? Once again, what fighter became known as the Irish Lullaby, the Belting Celt, the Jew Beater, the Jewish Nemesis, and the Scourge of the Fighting Sons of Israel? And this is the last question right here. Like you talking about old Maya, they hated that motherfucker, didn't they? Hey, but when I had looked at that information, he had like a list of like 7, 8 Jewish fighters that was good fighters that he knocked off. You know what I'm saying? So they had a reason not to like the motherfucker. That's Chris Rayner got that shit. That'll be Jimmy McLaurin. That was another for Chris Rayner. I know Haplotype don't like McLaurin because McLaurin beat the shit out of Benny Leonard. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Barney Ross went out there and got on his ass though. But that's the last question, y'all. So I'm about to go ahead and count it up. You about to say something, bro?
No.
Okay, let me see. We're gonna start Underground Asylum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I see 12 so far for Underground Asylum. That's a good showing. That's a damn good showing. Shit, 12. Okay, Love Grew Japan. I think he just got a couple. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm tripping. I'm talking about he just got a couple. Let me see. 5, 6. Now, I'm sleeping on my boy Love Grew Japan, man. He got 6 of them motherfuckers. Love Grew got him 6. Bruce Gold up next. He got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Bruce Gold's got 11. Another solid performance by Bruce Gold. Okay, the next one is B Marsh. B Marsh got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's all he got, 10. That's a good solid performance by him. B Marsh got 10. Oh, good shit. Okay, one time the grand champion got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Lawrence Williams got 13. Okay, the next one, where I'm at. Okay, Eugene M is next on the list. We got 1, 2, I think he just got 2. So Eugene M got 2. Okay, where I'm at, Abel Torres. Let me see where Abel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I see 18 for Abel Torres, 19 for Abel Torres. I'll make sure. Abel Torres, I see 19. Good shit. He's definitely in the lead. 19 question. El Chapo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I see 10 for El Chapo. That's solid for the champ. 10 for El Chapo. That's good shit. Smooth Teddy B. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm about to see another one for Chris Rayner, so that's 11 for him. I got 4 for Smooth Teddy B. I think that's all for him. So Teddy B got 4. Gil Coles. I see 1. I think I had saw like 2 of them or something. I think that might be it. Yeah, I think you just got that one, Gil. Yeah, I think I just see one for you. Who else I got left on here? Fans perspective got one. La D got 0. I know she didn't want me to say that shit. Don't say my score out loud. Your ass got 0. But I know you wasn't here. I'm just talking shit. Rod X the champ. Rod X got 1, 2. I see 2 for Rod X the champ. Uh, I think that's it, y'all. So it looked like Abel Torres won tonight. You know what I'm saying? So salute to him. Unfortunately, this is not when we giving out the cash prizes. We're gonna do that on the actual tournament. You know what I'm saying? But definitely appreciate you pulling up and participating. Matter of fact, fans perspective, we got 2 of them right there. Let me make sure I don't shortchange them. I mean, that's it though. Underground Asylum got 12. Love Grooves Japan got 6. Bruce Goals got 11. B Marsh got 10. Lawrence Williams got 13. Eugene M got 2. Abel Torres, the winner, got 19. El Chapo got 11. Smooth Teddy B got 4. Gil Coles got 1. Fans Perspective got 2. Rod X the Champ got 2. I think I had said 2. And La D got 0. So that's it. You know what I'm saying? You ready to go and get our ass up out of here, bro?
Yes, sir.
Hey, we saw, we conquered, man. That's what we came to do. My back hurting like a motherfucker. We just asked y'all about 100 questions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know we gonna put that work in and shit, but we definitely appreciate y'all. Y'all come through and fuck with us on Saturday, man. I'm gonna try my best to call the Joshua versus Puleo fight. If I can't, we definitely will be back for the Shakur Stevenson fight. And we also got a little B-Hop fighting this weekend. You know what I'm saying? They ain't fighting on the same card, of course. One gonna be on Showtime and the other one gonna probably be on ESPN Plus or something like that. But they going up against some decent little competition. Both of their opponents, they combined and got 130 amateur fights. A little B-Hop, the fighter he fight 117-13. Toka Khan Clary, the guy that Shakur Stevenson fight, he was 119-11. And that guy, that little B-Hop fighting is very dangerous too, man. So I can't wait to see what he gonna do. He only got one loss, and that was at 140. That was outside of his weight class. This fight is gonna be at 130, where he's undefeated. He got a little length and he got a little power, man. So I'm looking forward to that shit. Much love to everybody, man. I ain't gonna talk y'all to death. Y'all come through and fuck with us this weekend.
Oh hell yeah! Hey, it's always fun coming together, man, sharing this knowledge. I see you, champ. That's what we all came to do, man. Just build on this boxing. You know what I'm saying? Learn interesting new shit, man. But appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Appreciate y'all support. Enjoy the rest of y'all night, man. Until next time, don't forget to tell them haters and trolls, fuck out my gym.
You heard him. Yeah.